guys, so just before we get into the video, I wanted to talk with you guys a little bit about channel memberships as well as channel support in general. So my channel memberships are $2.99 a month, and with that you get custom emojis that you can use during live chats and whatnot. And then I also have member-only videos, which are usually a more personal look into my life. They're more blog style. And also on a sporadic basis, I do member-only giveaways. My goal, though, is to be able to do more giveaways. Not just member-only giveaways, but more giveaways in general on the channel. But I would like to reach a point where I can do at least one members only giveaway a month. As far as other channel support, there are multiple ways that you can do that, which are all in the description box below. So if you guys really enjoy my content and you guys can, maybe you could do me a favor and check out, my channel channel memberships, or check out the options for channel support in general. It is greatly appreciated. Like I said, I do have some goals where I'd like to be able to start doing more regular giveaways for you guys. So yeah, let's get into the video. Hey guys, and happy Friday. Welcome to another Stitch of the Week. I know that I have been kind of lax lately on the Stitch of the Week. There's been a few weeks that I haven't gotten the Stitch of the Week video out. But welcome to another Stitch of the Week. If you're unfamiliar with this series, each week I go through this book called The New Stitch Dictionary, and I teach you how to do one of the stitches that's in the book. I believe this week we are on stitch number 14, I believe it is, which is the knot stitch in rows. So I am going to get the camera turned around, and we're going to jump into that. This will be the first time that I've used the new camera, so hopefully you guys will get a little bit of a better tutorial than you have in the past, because like I said, I had bought new video equipment, a new camera, and all of that to try to do better quality tutorials. So hopefully that goes well. We'll see. This is the first video, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get everything turned around, and we'll jump right into it. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, it's the new Crochet Stitch Dictionary, and those are the authors. Of course, I will link this book in the description box. The stitch that we're gonna be working on today is, like I said, the knot stitch in rows. It is number 14 in the book. It's actually on page 14 as well. So I am going to move this over, and we'll get started on that. So for this tutorial, I am using a 4mm Furls Streamline Swirl. This is the first time I have used this this hook, so we're going to see how it goes. And the yarn that I'm using is just a cheap yarn that I get from Amazon. I frequently use it to do amigurumi. try to get that book off the screen because otherwise it's going to bug me. So to start out this stitch, of course, you're going to need your slip knot, and you're going to get your loop on your hook, and you're going to chain any number of chain stitches that you want plus 1. So I'm going to do 14 plus the 1, which will make a total of 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. Alright, so I got my 15 chains, and the first thing we're going to do is we are going to single crochet into the second chain from the hook, and we're going to be working 1 single crochet in each chain all the way across. So at the end of this second row we should have, or at the end of this foundation row, we should have a total of 14 stitches. I'm going to have to familiarize myself with this hook, I can tell. I'm not going to be able to go as quickly as I normally would. It's shaped just slightly different from the types of hooks that I usually use. So this is actually your row, this is actually row 1, or what you could consider your foundation row. My yarn is sticking to itself. Alright, so I should have 14 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So to start row 2, I'm going to chain up 1 and turn my work. And then I'm going to be single crocheting 2 together. So to do this, we're going to insert my hook. I'm going to insert my hook into the first stitch and draw up a loop. And then I'm going to insert my hook into the next stitch, which is the second stitch, and draw up a loop. There's going to be 3 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over and draw through all 3 of those loops. Maybe, if I can keep my loops on my hook. And I have done split my yarn. Like I said, it's going to take me a little bit to get used to this hook. Insert, drop a loop, insert, drop a loop. And then yarn over and pull through all 3. So that's our first single crochet 2 together. So for the rest of this row, what we're going to do is in the second stitch that we just got done working in, we're going to insert into that stitch again and draw up a loop. And then we're going to insert into the third stitch and draw up a loop. And we're going to yarn over and draw through all 3 loops again. So each time you do a single crochet decrease, for lack of a better description, you're going to start it here in the stitch that you just finished working in. And we're going to do that all the way across. I've got yarn everywhere off screen, guys. Okay, so I've finished row 2. Let's count how many stitches I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So, because I only have 13 stitches, I want a total of 14. So, in this last stitch, we place 1 regular single crochet. Just like that. And then we're going to chain up 1 and move on to row 3. Again, we're going to be doing single crochet decreases. So we're going to go into that first stitch, drop a loop, go into that second stitch, drop a loop, yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. And we're going to do it the same way that we did in the last row. We're going to go back into the second stitch and drop a loop. Then we're going to jump into the third stitch, drop a loop, and we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on our hook. We're going to continue to do that all the way across. See, I almost messed up there. I almost jumped into the wrong stitch. This is the first time I've done this stitch, so I'm learning just as well as you guys are. Alright, so I'm done with row 3, and I'm going to check my stitch count to, whoop, my swatch is trying to twist on me a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So again, I have 13 stitches, and in that last stitch, we're going to go ahead and place just a regular single crochet there at the end. For row 4, we're going to do the same thing, and this is, the book says it's a 2-row repeat, but to me it's really just a 1-row repeat, because you're just doing the single crochet 2 together, in, you know, and then at the end you're putting that single crochet. You just have to remember to you know, when you do your second single crochet at the end, to be sure to start your decreases in the stitch that you just finished working in. That's a big thing with this stitch, it looks like. So, you know, we just single crocheted these 2 stitches together. Now we're going to single crochet this stitch and this stitch together. And you add that single crochet at the end to keep your stitch count the correct number. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, this is more of a 1-row repeat than it is a 2-row repeat. Because that's, yeah, that's all you're doing. So I am going to finish working up my swatch, and when I'm done, I'll turn the camera back around and give you my thoughts on this stitch here in a few minutes. Alright guys, so I finished working up my swatch. However, unfortunately, my silly self decided to frog it before I did this last bit of the video. After, you know, working up the swatch, I feel like it would be a good stitch for sweaters. I could see myself using it for sweaters. It's a denser stitch because of course it is a single crochet variation. And I feel like it's a little denser, or right about the same kind of density that a you know, like just a regular sweater from single crochet would be. I don't know. I think overall, definitely, I really enjoyed working with it. Working with that stitch. Yeah. So next week we are gonna be doing the knotted double crochet, I believe it is. Which I was actually going to film today, but then I ended up taking a nap, and now I'm editing videos. So I mean, I didn't get the I didn't get next week's done already. So we'll see. So maybe I'll get it done next week, and maybe I don't. But yeah, next week is number 15, and it is going to be the knotted double crochet. I hope for those of you that are trying to learn this stitch that this tutorial has been helpful. Maybe if it's a new stitch to you, that's cool too. And I hope that you learned something. I know I've been going through this book, and as I've been going through it, I've been learning a lot of new stitches and stitch variations and things like that. So, you know, this is all new to me too. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!